Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play called Dungeon Rushers. This is a venture indie RPG strategy game developed by Goblin Studios, published by Whisper Games. Release date was September 6, 2016, and it currently sells on Steam for $14.99. Now, I have not played this game at all. We're going to be going through as a blind Let's Play. However, I have seen the video on Steam of it, and it actually looks kind of funny because I don't know if it's going to take place from the point of view, but it kind of shows the video from the point of view of the bad guys usually in these stories, the skeletons, the zombies, you know, the guys who are holding down the dungeon. And you're the bad guy this time. You're the one breaking into their corporation, killing their employees and stealing their loot, which, you know, kind of is interesting. I've never seen that aspect in a game before, really, and I hope it kind of incorporates that humor and that offbeat kind of idea into the game itself. But without any further ado, guys, we're going to get into this game. Now, we do have campaign that we can go through, tavern we can go through, and then we have our team over here, and I'm not sure, you know, like if we get to pick another team or not, because like I said, I have not loaded into this game at all other than to mess with the sound. So this is what you get when you first, you know, load into the game the first time. So let's go ahead and click on our character, get a little bit of an idea of what they are and what they can do. So, you know, your life is determined how much damage and the character can take before being KO or killed. So that goes down to 0. Mana is magical resource used to cast powerful skills, so that's kind of, you know, if you've ever played an RPG, you know exactly what to do with that. Stamina allows you to use abilities in dungeons. That could be very useful. She only has 8 of them, though. Armor reduces physical damage taken, so you want a little bit higher on that one if you're going to go down, like, the melee route, the warrior, the tank kind of aspect. But 13 is not too shabby, I imagine. 13%, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll have to see what the warriors get. Magical resistance reduces magical damage taken. Again, 13 doesn't sound too bad to me, to start out with anyways. Strength increases damage dealt by most physical skills, so she's not doing a whole lot of damage compared to what she can take in return, but, you know, that's something you can increase with the weapons that you get and things of that sort usually down the road. Magical power increases damage dealt by most magical skills. You know, that's just like a bonus, I guess, that you're going to be doing, and it's only at 1, so not very big of a bonus. She does look like an archer more than a mage. Speed determines the fighting order in combat, so faster you are, the further up on the list you're going to be. Let's see, critical hit chance is the odds to increase skill damage by 50%. That always is nice to have. I've never really seen a big need to go down critical hit or critical chance or any of those kind of things in most video games as a necessity. It's always like a bonus. If you can get it, fantastic, but never something that you need to concentrate too much on, especially early in the game. That's usually like in-game kind of stuff once you start getting the really, really good equipment. Parry chance is the odds to reduce damage taken by 50%, except for critical hits. So this does not work for those critical hits. Again, at the very beginning of the game, I bet you're not going to get too many critical hits on you, but towards the end, definitely, usually something you get. Okay, so we can see all the resources, potions, small stamina potion, level 1, plus 7 to our energy. Let's see, plus 5 to our mana, and plus 10 to our life. That's amazing right there, plus 10 to our life. We only have 12 to start with. So 10 to our life, that's a lot. We got a brush here. It's a weapon, a brush, really? Remembrance from a past life. So, did she clean toilets? Is that what she used to do? I don't know. We have skills and we have talents, but we can't click on skills. So let's see. I know we can get into the game, guys, but I want to look at our character before we get into it, before we get too far. A basic attack able to weaken the enemy. 6 damage is what that is on the attack. Cast or cost is none. Precision shot, 5 damage. Cost is 1 mana. Shoots an arrow on any enemy, so we can use that to hit them from afar, I imagine. Poison blade, 5 damage, 1 on mana. Thrust a poison blade between the enemy's ribs. Poison plus or -2, so it's plus 2 to the damage, I imagine, is what that's saying. And 40% for 3 turns, maybe, is what that's implying. So a 40% chance that they're going to get poison on that hit, and it will last for 3 turns if it goes. I'm guessing it's -2 for every single turn. That would give you a total of 6 if it lands, and the actual hit itself, whether it gives them poison or not, does 5. So that's pretty good. That's not too bad. I think we'll use that one quite a bit. Let's see, what are these other ones? We got exploration abilities. Reveals adjacent rooms up to range of 2 squares but it requires 3 energy, and we only start with 8, so that's going to be kind of iffy whether we're going to use that one too much. Saboteur unsets a mechanical trap, and that one costs 5 energy. That's a lot. Skilled Archer. You can wield a one-handed weapon in addition to a bow, and that's passive, so we can wield a one-handed weapon as well as a bow, so we can switch back and forth between the two. We kind of need to, because our skills are a basic attack with a weaken the enemy with a blade, and then these other ones are, one's a poison blade, the other one's a precision shot. So we do need both kind of weapons to do what we want to do. Talents, oh my god, there's a good bit of talents here. I'm just going to read the first 3 on the talent bar because we need 2 in each one, it seems like, before we can go to the next tree, so we don't really need to be looking at any of them too much just yet. Increases the damage of... Oh, okay, so that's the skill, right? This one? Yeah, that's that skill. So this one just increases the damage of that one by 1, increases the damage of precision shot by 1, and increase of crits by 3%. That could be interesting. So right off the bat, they're giving you critical hits. Maybe I might be wrong on that one. Critical hits usually are further in the game than the beginning. But let's go into the tavern, guys. Yeah, I know. You want to see more. You can change the position of your characters for fights at any time. To do so, drag the character with your mouse from a place to another. Be careful. The substitute bench can be used while exploring. Okay, so you can have more than that, a certain number of characters that you can't use at the moment. We're going to keep that guy right there in the center because, you know, why not? Let's look at Tavern. We do got a little bit of coin. Matches in progress, none. Matches done. Friend match, popular dungeons. Okay, so this is something else. This is like online play or something. Let's go with campaign. See if we can find out what the storyline is here. All right, Ellen had enough of the daily grind. I can't believe they put had enough of the daily grind. All work and no play. He was done with it. So one morning he made a decision. He would join the noble community of dungeon looters. Our story begins at the edge of his village, in front of a supposedly haunted ancient crypt. Well, I can't back out now. I'm telling you, you're not cut out to be an adventurer. You do fine work as a toilet cleaner, and you're throwing it all away. Enough of that. I want the high life, glory, gold, and girls. Oh, really? So what are you waiting for? Aren't you going? I'm refining my strategy. Your strategy, huh? A scrawny coward like you? Go on. Get back to the tavern. What? No. And I mean no one gets to call me a coward. I'm off. Shame. You're a good boy at heart. So nobody has any faith in him. He is just a toilet boy, toilet cleaner, apparently. The character token is the center, represents your team. Okay, so that's my team move. Click on an adjacent square. So all we got to do is click on this little square down here, or do we drag it? All right, so that didn't do anything. I clicked it and it just kind of went to another screen. Your character's ability available in dungeon. So those are our abilities right there. Bonus challenge of the dungeon. We have 1 of 3. Let's go ahead and click on that little arrow and see what the other ones are. Can we click it? Alright, so all monsters slain, max 3 abilities, all events inspected. So we need to just basically go through the entire dungeon and see what's there. So there is nothing in this room. I'm taking it. Nothing in that room either? Here we go. Our first enemy, monsters. Skeleton warrior, human, in our dusty galleries? Get out! You'll clear away all our lovely dust with your horrible clean fingers. A skeleton, if only I could somehow sneak by and avoid a fight. Avoid me, I could hear you coming from miles away. You'll need the right abilities if you want to avoid a fight. You better flee, kid, it's dangerous here. Flee, never! Prepare to fight, unholy creature. Oh my bone, he's charging at me. No available abilities for this group of monsters. So I guess you may get abilities that are very specific to different types of monsters out there. A level 1 warrior skeleton. So let's go to it, guys. Let's see what we can do here. We don't have very many abilities to start with, but that should be enough to win this one. So right click on a fighter to show more abilities. And we got just our basic sword attack. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to pick the enemy we're going to attack. You can see right above his health. I guess that's showing you what the damage of your attack is potentially going to do if you don't get a crit. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, 5 damage right off the bat. Oh, and 3. So yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. And you are dead, my friend. Victory. We got 2 gold. We also got a bone, useful for crafting. And we got an iron sword, a weapon, +1 damage, +5 to defense. That's cool. We're 20 gold. So let's go ahead and say continue. We're going to go into our equipment if I can. You have found a sword on the skeleton. Click on the icon to open the inventory. All right, so let's go ahead and click on her inventory up here. Let's go ahead and change the toilet brush, you know, because nobody wants to use that. And you can see automatically the damage that we have gotten as an increase right there. Strength increased, damage dealt by most. So if I switch this back, you'll see it goes down to 6 instead of 7. But, oh yeah, because it just says +1 damage. And I also got the +5 to my my parry chance, not defense, parry. So I can move a little bit faster with this than a toilet brush. Alright, so we're going to keep going. Oh, what did we get? An event. Let's inspect it. Regeneration life. We only got 2 out of it, which is good, because if I got more than that, I felt like it would probably be a waste, and we should have come back to it at a later date when we really needed it more. But that's fantastic. We got +2. Oh, another skeleton. They definitely all look the same. Oh man, that's just so wrong. A kid pretending to be an adventurer again. It's not a place to play here. Let me quietly haunt this place. Save your breath. I mean, you're... But how can you talk, by the way? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Die again. Seriously? Does rest in peace ring a bell to you? Oh man. Okay, so they are bringing that humor into it. That this guy is robbing the graves of all these people. I still only have one attack. I only did 5 damage on that one, huh? And he did another 3 damage. Can we... I guess we're not going to do 6. I was hoping that we would with our weapon, but 2 gold, no items. We did take a little bit of damage. Let me look at my life real quick. We are at 8 out of 12. As soon as we get a little bit lower, I might have to use that one. But for now, we're just going to keep exploring and see what we can find in here. Kind of reminds me of the old school, like, board games with the little squares that you flip open. The skeleton again, but this one seems different somehow. It must be the boss of this place. So we got a manager, actually. So it was you who's been crushing or causing all the fuss around here. Do you know how much trouble you caused me? I'm going to have to submit a report to the management and kill you, of course. You think you can scare me? You deceptive pile of bones? Well then, I'll teach you to have some respect for the dead. So we get the pile of bones, and we also get a skeleton warrior, skeleton warlock, I should say, immune to bleeding and armor break. And the pile of bones isn't immune to anything. So we'll see how well we do against 2 of these creatures. I am hurt, so I don't even know if I can use... You can't reach me! Well, then we're going to have to go through the bones first. I think I should use my bow. Ah, there we go. Precision shot. Let's try it out. We're going to go ahead and hit him. Oh, yeah, 6 damage. Oh, no. Wow, we did take a lot of damage there. There we go. You are dead, my friend. And I guess we don't have to kill the pile of the pile of bones don't need to be destroyed if you can get over them. Let's go into our inventory. Do we dare? If we take 3 damage, we'll be down to 2. That's... should we do it? I almost don't want to use it just yet, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and use one of these. Get our life back up to full. Oh, yeah. Do you want to loot the treasure? Loot and leave? Not now. So, yeah, we don't want to loot that treasure just yet. Let's go keep exploring. Inspect. Blessing Fortitude Armor. Oh, so now it gives me the armor. This is what I should have got right before, you know, our attack with the enemy. So that was it. I guess I didn't need to use... I didn't need to use my life potion on that one. That was a waste. Because I imagine we're going to get healed up when we go back to town. The Crypt Half Haunted. Normal mode. What do we get? Bonus challenge. All monsters slain. All events inspected. Max 3 abilities. We got loot. We also got malt. Useful for crafting. And we got fine stone. Useful for crafting as well. So we are on our way, guys. Find the treasure. Bonus challenge. So we got all of that. 3 items. Do we go to the next one? Let's go to the next one. I think we can come back to these original ones and do them on a harder stage, because it did say normal. After this first success, Aline, our young adventurer, left to explore another abandoned dungeon on a quest for riches and glory. But what is this place? This can't be right. I must have made some mistake. Hey, mister. What's a tavern doing in a supposedly abandoned dungeon? Isn't it obvious? We're here to serve drinks. You should give them a try, kid. I don't like tourists who come in and don't buy anything. To be honest, I was planning on investigating this dungeon to fill my pockets. No one told me it already been explored. Well, it hasn't been. The first adventurers that discovered this place thought that it might be more profitable to set up a tavern here instead of searching for what little treasure might be found. So you're telling me there might still be some treasure somewhere inside this place. I'm gonna go look for it. Maybe I'll be able to retire sooner than I planned. You're optimistic. Lots of newly minted adventurers have gone before you, and were never seen again. That's why this place is never going to be cleaned out. This dungeon. Think of it as a natural selection. Those in the know understand that there's nothing here but good beer. The others die in the galleries for a few measly coins. In short, you got no chance on your own. Then come with me. You seem like a seasoned adventurer. Don't you want to find out what else might be hidden in this place? I'm not an adventurer. I'm Thorgrim, the best accountant in the country. I'm Millen. Nice to meet you. So you're an accountant carrying a warhammer and wearing armor. It's a dangerous profession, don't you know? Okay, I need an accountant. I promise I'll pay you if you come with me, even if you just come to take a look. Work? I suppose I don't really have a choice then. Don't worry, we'll be rich by the time we get out of here. Hey, don't forget to pay me before you leave. Run, kid! So we got Thorgrim to join our party. Let's take a look at him real quick, guys, and find out what he has. Accountant book. Always keep your debts near you. So, yeah, I guess he really is an accountant. Can we give him a weapon? Will he take the brush? I guess he will take the brush. It's not really doing a lot for him, but he has that at the very least. Let's see, what are your skills? Hammering dumps a strong hit to the enemy. Thor's strike concentrates energy into his hammer to inflict a powerful strike. Skips one turn. So he has a 40% chance of stunning the enemy with that. Whirlwind swirls towards the enemy and hits the front line. So everybody in the front line gets hit by that. It costs 1 mana, 1 mana. This one only does 4 damage, though. Actually, that's not even damage, is it? That's magical power. So that one takes 4 magic to cast, or does it take 4 magic from the enemy? I'm not sure. We'll have to see when we use it. We also have exploration abilities. Unveils a room which can be looted, can unveil the treasure room as well. That's kind of cool. Triggers a trap and bravely suffers from its effects instead of the team. And dwarf constitution can't be drunk after drinking a beer. I wonder what you get for drinking a beer. I'm not sure on that one. Increases damage of hammering, so that one +1 to hammering. Increase of armor, so 2% to armor. Passive ability, dwarf constitution unlocked. What would that be? Oh, okay, down here. Can't get drunk from drinking beer. And his stats, 5, 12. So he has a little bit more energy than we do. His armor is a lot higher than ours. His magic resist not quite as high as ours. And I think he has the same kind of speed as ours, too. So he's not too bad of a character. We're going to keep exploring this dungeon, though. We're going to do one more dungeon. Oh, we got an enemy here. Skeleton warrior immune to bleeding. All right, well, I don't think that's going to be too difficult. If we go first, we should be able to kill him without him even taking a hit on us. There we go. Come on. Get your hammer in there. Oh, no, his hammer's not going to do as much damage. 5 damage. That's... oh, and he only did 4. That sucks. I wonder why he didn't do as much damage as he's supposed to. Should we take the weapon off of him, you think? Let me look at this again. What if we take this weapon off? No, his still stays at 5. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, let's leave that off of him for now and see what happens if we get like better hits or something in the future. Just trying out different strategies. Skeleton warrior bleeding and armor break is immune to. Okay. Precision shot, nope. We're gonna save that. 7 damage. That is real. Oh no! Leave my guy alone. Oh, and he got 5, so he did do less damage with the toilet brush. And it's not really a surprise. Like who's gonna do damage with the toilet brush? Besides the fact that it's disgusting. I mean, it's not really going to. Ouch! What was that? It's a trap. Okay, a trap. They're everywhere. But I guess a crafty kid like you can find them and deactivate them, right? Wouldn't it just be easier to avoid them? Haha, of course not. If there's a trap in the way, you either deactivate it or set it off. That's how it goes. Okay, so Saboteur unsets a mechanical trap. We can use that one. Or I go first, triggers a trap, and bravely suffers its effects instead of the team. So I have to choose. It's a poison trap, mechanical trap. What is food for one is poison for another. Targets 2 characters, -1 damage, and 3 turns. So 2 damage every turn, plus the original 1 damage when you first set it off. So let's go ahead and say unset. We used quite a bit of energy there. That's not going to be great for us. No available abilities. Okay, so bleeding is a skeleton lancer. Oh no, we haven't seen a skeleton lancer yet. I wonder how much damage he's going to do. I almost don't want to find. Holy crap, he has some hit points. Look at that. We're going to be here for a while. This monster has a strong armor. Let me use a magical attack by the thunder of Thor. All right, here we go. By the thunder of Thor. Let's see. Oh, it actually does a lot of damage there. It didn't break his armor though. He is immune to that. Can we kill him off? What about this one? No, that even does even less damage. Precision shot. Oof, 3 damage. That was horrible. What about this? Oh, that should kill him. Yes! Okay, so we're a little damaged on our life, but I think we should be able to make it out of here just fine. Iron helmet, +1 to life. Broken spear, useful for crafting. Okay, so we don't have a new weapon, but we do have some new armor. I'm going to give it to this guy because he is pretty low on armor skill right now. He's only 13. Did that go up at all? No, that made his life go up. What about this guy's life? It's the same, isn't it? No, he already has more life than us. 16. Okay, so yeah, he's fine. Oh, yes. It just doesn't look like a treasure room, and those barrels over there look pretty recent. Who cares? Look, I found the chest, but there's almost nothing inside of it. I just wonder if just a few coins and bits of paper. Hey, look, there's one over here with your name on it. Just as I feared. Thor, darn it. We're in the tavern storeroom, and that's my tab you've got there. Really? But how is this? Is it true? Do you really owe 2,000 gold pieces? Quick, gather everything up and make quick to the exit before anyone sees us, and try to look innocent. Not now. We're gonna come back for that one. I wanna explore everything there is to explore first. Let's keep going up. I bet we're gonna have to fight the innkeeper before we get out of here. Skeleton warrior, skeleton warlock. He's immune to break. This one could be kind of sticky, guys. Oh man. All right, can we hit this guy? Yeah, I'm gonna go after the guy in the back. I'm gonna let Thor go after the guy in the front. Ugh, you're doing some damage there, my friend. Yes. Oh, didn't stun him though. That 40% chance to stun is pretty low. If he gets another hit on me, I'm gonna die. I'm only at 3. Let's go ahead and use a potion on this guy. Can we use it? There we go. I hate doing that, though, because we're going to take more damage from it. One more hit. So we should be able to kill both these guys at the exact same time. That guy should die. Yes, yes, you did die. And I should be able to kill this guy with a regular hit. Whew. Okay, so need to buy some more potions as soon as I can. I'm going through them a little bit faster than I think we really need to. I was just a little bit more careful with it. Welcome, stranger. Hello. What are you doing here? I'm just a selfless benefactor. I help any adventurer I meet on my travels. It's dangerous to go on alone. Take this. He gives you a potion. Huh. Well, thanks. What do I owe you for it? Hey, listen. I'm just making my contribution to your noble quest. Please continue with your adventure. That guy was strange. True, but it's not important. We've got another potion. Do we, though? Do we really? I mean, I have a feeling that potion's not going to be what we expect it to be in the future. When we finally use it, I think he's going to show up and be like, haha, I gotcha. Okay, so let's go ahead and loot it. Max 3 potions. Dungeons 100% undone. No traps triggered, so that's good. Raw meat, so we got useful for crafting. And we got a rope, which is also useful for crafting. We haven't even got into the crafting aspect of this game yet, so that's going to be something they're going to do here in the future. But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I do want to thank you guys for watching. This has been an episode of Dungeon Rushers, a RPG strategy game developed by Goblin Studios, published by Whisper Games, and the release date was September 6th of 2016, and it goes for $14.99. Go check them out on Steam, guys. Let people know what you think of it. Write a little review. Help the game company out of those that you feel deserve it. If you like the game, make sure other people know about it, because there's a lot of games out there that aren't getting the love that they need to, because there's just so many to choose from out there. I think it's fantastic. I can't wait to see where this goes. On the next episode, guys, I think we're going to continue with our dungeon advanced here, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more members into our group, maybe even be able to start crafting some stuff at some point down the road, and I might even be able to do, oh yeah, we can go back and do heroic mode. In fact, I think maybe we'll do that on the next one rather than keep going, although, doing heroic mode with just 2 guys could get pretty dicey. But either way, guys, I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future, so if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.